Hi, T. Carlson here, and it's time for more heavy metal on vinyl. One of my favorite bands, Judas Priest, is who we're going to be checking in with today. This reissue just came out. This is Sad Wings of Destiny, the second studio album from Judas Priest, which was originally released in 1976. This was the band's second and last release for Gull Records before they left for their major label deal. Because they breached their contract with Gull Records to leave, Gull retained the rights to their first two albums, this and their 1974 debut, Rock-A-Rolla. This is a reissue from E1, so we'll do a quick unboxing of this. I'll show off the packaging and give my opinion on whether I recommend the release or not. I also want to point out this is actually a 2-vinyl set, and it runs at 45 RPM, unlike their remaster for Rock-A-Rolla, which is the single vinyl that ran at 33 1/3. Nice close-up of the cover there. Got the old gothic cursive logo that was pretty much abandoned after their next album. Just love this beautiful Fallen Angel artwork. Title of the album's down there. They probably should have put some outlines around there to make it a little easier to read. There's the spine with the title of the album, name of the band, copyright info down there. Here's the back cover. Got the track list here, but unfortunately they didn't bother making the embossed lettering a different color, so you pretty much have to hold this up to the light to see the track list, which is, if you ask me, it's a little ridiculous. I mean, again, even the front cover's embossed, and it looks very nice. Can't really do that justice in a video, but how hard would it have been to make this a different color? I shouldn't have to hold something up to the light just to be able to read it. Anyway, opening this up, we have an inner gatefold, and this is pretty much identical to what you saw on the Rock-A-Rolla reissue. Got the photographs of the band members, black and white image in the background. It is a little plain with a lot of wasted space. Same deal for the back cover. I wish they'd done a little more with those, but again, I wasn't exactly expecting much in that department either. And I'm glad they at least made it a gatefold, because a lot of record companies skimp out on doing that. Here's a list of our musicians. Only album they did with drummer Alan Moore. Their first 4 albums all feature a different drummer. And then all your copyright info and so forth down there. Now we'll take a look at the actual records. Sadly, these are just in the plain generic sleeves. I put the hype sticker from the shrink wrap right there. Just plain black vinyl, disappointingly, but there we've got our sticker with the old logo, name of the album, and again, same deal on the other side. I'm not going to take the other record out because it pretty much looks the same. There has been some debate over the years as to what should be side 1 and what should be side 2 with this album. Most reissues of this album start with the song Victim of Changes, one of Priest's best and most beloved songs. Also, most reissues end with the track Island of Domination. But there's, other issues of the album, and a lot of people believe that this alternate running order works better, where you actually start out with the song Prelude, and then you end with Deceiver, which I can see where that works, with Prelude being the first track with its title, serving as something of an intro, and then the 1-2 punch of Dreamer, Deceiver, and Deceiver closing it out. It's a great record that also has tracks like, The Ripper and Tyrant. Unlike Rock-A-Rolla, which was kind of a shaky album, this is actually a very good release, and it holds up all these years later as one of Judas Priest's best. Again, the reissue runs at 45 RPM, and it's a 2-vinyl set. Everything on here sounded perfectly fine to me. I was listening to this a few days ago when I first got the record, and I did notice what might have been a skip in the middle of the song Dreamer Deceiver, but that might also have just been my record player, because it might have just been an isolated incident. But it is something you might want to keep in mind if you're thinking about getting this release. I mean, as is, from what I can tell, it's pretty much a flawless release, aside from some of the aesthetic choices on the packaging. And I think fans of Judas Priest who own record players will definitely want to add this to their collection. Are you a fan of Judas Priest, and what is your favorite album and song in their catalog? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content, because I'm always posting new content, and make sure you give this video a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.